can't believe Chester attacked Dogi. This is all my fault, actually. 12 years ago, I served as a Palestine knight. I was there on Genos Island that day. All the knights were. Our task was to provide backup for Maguire's sorcerer. In other words, we would man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape. And we did just that. But then I met the Stoddard children. And despite my sworn oath to Maguire, I couldn't bring myself to harm them. I hid them instead, and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack. I spent my days slowly unraveling Maguire's plans and researching the old tales of Genos and Galbalan. Chester never knew of my knighthood, but he was well aware that I'd saved his life, so he and Dogi would often visit. As such, while secretly investigating Maguire, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war. Dogi's departure aside, things continued in this manner until just last year. Around the time monsters started appearing all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Genos Island to the surface, and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis. All it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge. To be perfectly honest, I haven't the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues. But if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, then I doubt there's much hope of talking him down. If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Palestine Castle, but all of Felghana. Adol, I must ask that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that's happened. You needn't worry. I'll take care of Dogi, and once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit.
Well, Chester probably made it back by walking during that conversation, but hey, at least we can warp. And gladly save after all that. Uh-oh.
Adol, we're in a bad way. We were attacked by soldiers from Palestine, and some of them made it inside. Hurry, you need to save the townspeople.
Oh, I've been waiting for a chance for this.
Oh, Elena, I'm scared.
Well, you don't have to be. They just stopped so we could get the cutscene going.
It's okay. I'm here with you.
Not that I can fight or anything.
Please, do what you want with me, but let her go. Adol?
How many times does it make this, Elena? Alright, I want wind. And I just want to not die, but I'll gladly take the level up.
Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adol. You truly are a lifesaver. Thank you, Adol. But why? Why would the Palestine soldiers attack us? Adol, what's wrong? You look even more flustered than we are.
Adol reluctantly told her that her brother had stabbed Dogi in the Elder Mountains.
My God! Why? Why would he ever do that?
Are you two okay?
Sister Nell? Papa, and Father Pierre, too!
When we realized you weren't at the church, we panicked. Thank God you're all right.
We wouldn't be if it weren't for Adol. I'm sorry, sister. I know you told us to seek shelter.
Honestly, you'll be the death of us one of these days, Elena.
Now, Sister Nell. She was clearly just trying to find Anya. We can hardly blame her for that. I still can't believe McGuire's grown so brazen, though, as to send his soldiers to attack the town.
They didn't have human-like movements, though. Something's amiss.
I think it may be worse than that, actually. Did you get a good look at them as they attacked? Something about them seemed off. Disturbingly so. None of them spoke a single word, and their movements were like those of wooden dolls, dangling from strings.
Now that you mention it, we're not safe here. We should return to my house to further discuss the matter and propose a course of action. I'd like for you to come as well, Adol. I had no idea Chester was hiding a secret like that all this time. He lived under my roof for 10 years, and never once did I question where he came from or how much he remembered. I feel like such a fool.
Please don't blame yourself, Mayor. Right now, we need to focus on the matter at hand. We need to focus on Valestein Castle. What we know is that Chester is planning to take his revenge through the power contained in those statues. The question is, are those statues in some way responsible for the lifeless, soulless appearance of our attackers?
It seems that way. I think now would be a good time to get in touch with Bishop Nicholas at the castle.
Excuse me.
Sister, what's wrong? You're white as a ghost.
The soldiers haven't returned, have they?
No. It's just that I haven't seen Elena for some time now, and when I asked the children where she went, it seems she's left town again.
Collective forehead slap right here.
What?
Well, that's not good. She must have heard about Chester and gone to Valestein Castle.
Yes, I think that's a safe assumption. It's an awfully rash thing to do, though, even for her.
Dear me. Adol, I'm sorry to ask, but won't you please find Elena and bring her home to us?
Well, I'll just add it to her tab.
I can't bear to think of what might happen to her out there.
Without hesitation, Adol agreed.
Oh, no option even. That's how important it is.
You'll do it? Thank you, Adol. Thank you so very much.
We're truly in your debt, Adol. I hate that we've been such a burden to you since your arrival here. I can't imagine what you must think of us.
I'm actually used to this, Mayor. Not a problem.
Godspeed on your journey. I will pray for your health and success. Best of luck to you, Adol.
Okay, there are no more side quests in town, so I'm not going to bother talking to people, but what we do want to do is take care of some things we couldn't get before. So we want to start with the Gilburn's Ruin. Get some chests we couldn't before, and then we'll proceed from there. So we want to start with the torch that we lit but couldn't get to the platform. Gonna carve my way through the entrance here. Now there is an achievement for killing 5 enemies at once that aren't those little guys in the lava zone. And I think the best place to do that would be the room where we did the writing, so I may actually go for that. But we want to just get this out of the way first. Alright. Torch. Go ahead and head on in here. Oh. Yep. Moving enemies in the lava zone. I was not expecting a trap room. However, Yeah, we needed the double jump or the wind magic to get that, and all we get is 20 stick and Revelor. Oh! What we're trying to hide, huh? Gonna ignore you guys. Can't quite get the group together in 5 very easily, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and just go for this. Try and get them all together and take them out with one wind spell. Come here. Yep, there we go. Show off. That wasn't bad. And ignore the rest of these guys and continue on to that wall. We do have to light this to proceed. Actually, I might be able to make it with the double jump, but we'll play it safe. Yep, double jump's fine. And we should be getting close to that wall. Should be on the main path if I remember correctly. There we go. Okay, so the enemies in here cannot kill. So just ignore them. Grab the chest, and we're gonna run. We get the spirit cape. That is the accessory that lets us heal when standing still. Oh, and I died. Well, sad thing is I pushed the button and accidentally pushed it again to leave the menu. So I feel kind of silly right now. Fortunately, I think in this case I will just warp ahead to the next save point and double back. That should be a bit faster. I still have to get the 20 Revelor again, unfortunately. On the upside, I already have the Steam achievement. Of course, I don't have to get the Spirit Cape, but it'll come in handy for the next area, big time. I want that money too. Alright. Try this again. So over the ruin, virtual area. This way if I die again, it won't be as much of a backtrack. Once again goes how much to show that the game really likes to throw you in places where you can die very quickly if you go too early. However, in a lot of cases, it's still worth the effort. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Do a Spirit Cape again. And warp properly this time. Okay, this time, still in the Nilberg's ruins. We want the final save points for the lava zone. Definitely save that, and I shouldn't need the fire room angle. Okay, so head west to the previous room from here. That we can't one-shot these guys. There's a chest we could not get without double jump. I don't know why I'm killing these guys, really not worth it, but we do get, hey, another cattle elixir. Definitely use that. And we need to head back down to that cave I mentioned before. We actually use the Terror Bracelet in order to open that up. Okay, so Want to head east from here. There we go. Go for it. Take it down. Easy peasy, get some money. And 200 Ravel ore, so at least that makes it worth it. Alright. And one more trip. Back to the abandoned mine. And we got one more set of enemies that we can't kill, so again, we'll just play it safe. Yep. That transition gets me every time. Oh, I got the wrong accessory on. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, not that dark. Nope. Done 200 Ravel ore. We'll use that to upgrade other equipment. This we can stun them. I want that money. Alright, we're done here. Now we can continue with the plot. Alright, got to save. And of course, well, talk to the soldiers and talk to Fran'd, do so. I saw it! The fog started pouring out of the clock tower! Everyone in touch got changed! It's like all the life got sucked out of them and they started going nuts! You're not actually planning on going in there, are you? All the castle's booby traps have been activated, and the corridors are full of soldiers and made zombies! I don't care how good a swordsman you are, suicide! Trust me, just turn back right now! I consider myself a brave man, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not going back in there ever again if I can help it! Yes, you're that traveling swordsman. Adol asked if anyone in the vicinity has seen Elena. No, I'm sorry. The soldiers and the other maids, they just attacked us. I was so scared, I didn't know what was going on. I ran as hard as I could, and I found myself here. What happened to everyone? My lady, excuse me, I know this is presumptuous, but I have a favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to enable the search for them? I just want to know they're alive and unharmed. Well, we'll do the hero thing. Charge!